Hey everybody, it is Nathan Selove, and I am coming to you with another cell phone video because this week is the last week of the semester for me. This is the week where I'm finishing all of my grading, and there is a mad rush to get to the end of the semester, so this is really what I have time to do. But I do want to talk about a very important topic in today's video. So some of you might have already noticed this, and some of you have already commented about this, and this was briefly mentioned in the last video, but apparently YouTube seems to be automatically deleting comments that have the word autism in them. Now, we saw something like this before. I think it was last year or the year before that or whatever, when the whole Adpocalypse thing was happening. And they were actually demonetizing any video that was referencing autism. So like a bunch of my videos ended up getting demonetized because it had the word autism in the title. And there's this huge backlash about that, and there was a campaign to get YouTube to fix that algorithm, and they did end up fixing it. So my videos are no longer were no longer demonetized because they mentioned the word autism. Now, the reason for this was because the YouTube algorithm was designed in order to try to prevent people from being able to monetize their content if they are releasing content that is hateful to people within marginalized communities like the autism community. The problem is, the algorithm wasn't able to distinguish between when autism was being used in, the context of advocacy or education, and when the word autism was used in the context of being an insult or being hate speech or being used in some sort of derogatory way. And what ended up happening was, unfortunately, they stifled the voices of a lot of those of us on the spectrum who are just trying to have advocacy channels. Now, that's not what's happening right now, but a similar thing is happening. So, for some reason, the algorithm there's now an algorithm that seems to be targeting comments with the word autism in it. So, and what's interesting is this has been going on for a while. A lot of you have been reaching out to me saying that it seems like I've been ignoring a lot of the "you might be autistic" ifs that you are posting. Apparently, I haven't been ignoring them. They just haven't. The comments have just been automatically deleted, and I actually had one person, one of my subscribers, they commented a test where they just said, "Okay, let's test this," and they just wrote the word autism, and the comment got deleted. So it does appear that the algorithm is now specifically deleting comments on my videos that say the word autism, which is why people that were saying things like, that were posting comments about "you might be autistic if blank," that's why those were automatically getting deleted. Now, fortunately, I'm still able to read those because they still get sent to my email. So I'm still able to get your "you might be autistic" ifs from my email account, and I'm still able to use those in order to make the "you might be autistic" if videos. However, unfortunately, they're not public. If you post a comment that has the word autistic in it, it doesn't show up as public. So this is really unfortunate because, as I said before, in the mission of trying to protect the autism community from the use of the word autism in a hateful way, they are simultaneously stifling the voices of people on the spectrum. You see, this channel, the comment sections in my channel, are usually used as a nice place for those of us on the spectrum, for other people on the spectrum, to come and discuss their experience. And you all have had a lot of wonderful discussions about it. But because of this algorithm, people aren't able to do that because their comments are being deleted. So this is a major problem that I'm really hoping gets addressed. So I'm making this video because I want to make sure that we draw attention to this, that we go back to that same hashtag that we used a while back of autism is not a bad word. And I would strongly encourage people, I plan on doing this myself, to reach out to YouTube in whatever context you can, such as contacting their tech supporter or something like that, to explain to them that this is an unfortunate oversight that is actually stifling the voices of autistics on their platform, and that we really hope that it does get amended. Now, to be clear, I don't want to complain too much about YouTube as a whole, because I really appreciate the fact that this platform is able to give me a voice and is able to allow me to have my voice go to a larger audience. I really appreciate that. But if their goal in this algorithm is to protect those of us on the spectrum, the implementation is counterproductive. So I hope that this gets fixed, and let me know if you've been if there are any other autistic YouTubers on in the comments section that have subscribed to my channel. Let me know if you've faced this problem, because I've seen a few other channels that have also experienced this problem as well. So I'd be curious to see what some of you have to say in the comments about that. But thank you so much for watching this video. Please try to spread this as much as you can. Try to spread this message as much as you can, because autism should not be considered a bad word, and we shouldn't be stifling the voices of those of us on the spectrum. So that's today's video. Thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a like, a share, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Check out some of my other material, and if you want to support the channel in other ways, then you can support me on Patreon. And you will be seeing me in the next video.